Hey everybody, Melanie here, checking in with you with week 11 post-op. I had a duodenal switch, the traditional duodenal switch surgery on March 30th, 2016 with Dr. Rob Williams of New Life Bariatrics. My surgery was in Knoxville, Tennessee at Tenova Medical Center, Turkey Creek. My highest weight was 335 pounds. My weight on the date of surgery was 314. Last week, I weighed in at 240.8 pounds. This week, I'm at 278.2. So that's 2.2 pounds lost, total loss of 56.8 pounds. Excited about that. Goodbye forever to the 280s. You know, nice knowing you. Not. The only discovery that I have this week is for the Coffee House brand of Muscle Milk ready to drink protein shakes. This is the cafe latte, and y'all, these are the bomb. They've got actual caffeine in them. They've got this, like this one has 120 milligrams of caffeine. They've got 20 grams of protein, 4 grams of fat, 6 total carbs, and 4 of those are fiber, so 2 net carbs, and they taste really good. So, love these. Other than that, the only new discovery that I have this week is I've been an emotional basket case. Just emotional, just weepy, and I don't want to say nostalgic, but like hyper romantic, if that makes any sense. I read somewhere that estrogen is stored in the fat, and as the fat burns, that the estrogen is released. So I'm possibly getting this flood of estrogen, and that could possibly be a factor in the emotional situation. I don't know, but I do know that I've been very emotional. I feel like my heart's on my sleeve. I feel vulnerable, maybe weak, not physically but emotionally. I don't know any other way to describe it. The other night, my son and I were watching America's Got Talent, and I just at some of the stories and people doing well, their performances, I was just crying my eyes out. My son looked at me, he's like, "Mom, are you okay?" And I was just all tore up. I was wiping my eyes with anything I could get my hands on. I don't know. And I miss my husband. He's been working a lot of overtime. He's worked, this right now is the 4th week straight without a day off and working late hours. I mean, it's rare for me to see him before 11 o'clock at night, and he normally works 8 to 5. He's just had a lot of projects come in with a lot of deadlines, and he's just had to work. So, I've missed him. I find myself, y'all are going to think I'm crazy. Music. I've just been drowning myself in music. Guys, I'm listening to Rick Nelson. Don't get me wrong. I love Rick Nelson. Love Rick Nelson music. But I've been listening to just everything. And just last night I was out by myself on the back porch watching the lightning bugs and enjoying the stillness, and I had my phone with me, and I started playing some music, and I was playing Rick Nelson music, and I'm just, and then I'm in tears again. It was crazy, and I'm still crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's just a thing. Who knows? But anyway, I find myself more emotional. There are some family things coming up in July that been invited to, and I find myself avoiding them. I don't want to go because I have a very strong suspicion that it's been told to God and everybody that I had this surgery, and I don't think I'm ready to handle the, oh, you look so different, or all the questions or comments or anything, or the, oh, you look good, because I don't know. It's one thing to have this support here among everybody on YouTube, because most of y'all are going through it or about to go through it, and we all kind of understand. We're encouraging each other, and everything we say is meant to be encouraging. And yeah, I feel you because I'm going through it too, and I'm excited for you, and you can do this. And it really does help me a lot, especially when there are people who are further along in the process that I am, who are saying, you know, hey, it may be a tough time, but you're going to get through it. You can do this. Or just to say, hey, you're doing great, because there's times when I don't feel like I'm doing so great. And, you know, there's been, like last week, my video last week, there are so many kind comments that I got from all of y'all, and it just means the absolute world to me. And y'all have been a big help to me this week, and I appreciate it. I love each and every one of you. But on the flip side, I don't know how I would handle that at a family gathering, especially from people that, having been to family gatherings in the past, and I was essentially invisible, being the elephant in the room, so to speak. My opinion never counted. Nobody ever wanted to hear from me or what I had to say, or cared a flip about what was going on, or when they were having a conversation and I would try to jump in or have a laugh with them or do anything. It's like I didn't count. I was invisible. And for all of a sudden to possibly, I'm not saying it would happen, but to possibly get attention now would probably just make me mad. It makes me mad to think about it. You know, I'm worthy to talk to now that I'm losing weight. You know, I'm still the same person I was then. I'm a little more pissed off now, or emotional, or whatever you want to say. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. If any of you have ever experienced that, or are going through it, or have struggled with it, let me know how you handled it or what you thought. Anyway, it's going to be Father's Day this weekend, so I want to say thanks to all the dads out there, and that includes stepdads, the dads that didn't have to do what they do. But every dad out there, thank you from me, and I want to say thanks to my husband. He's been an amazing father to our boys, and I hope all of you have a great weekend and a great week ahead, and congratulations to everybody who's had surgery or has surgery coming up, and to every one of you for the great things that you're doing. It may not seem like you're doing great things, but you are. Just getting up and jumping back up on the horse every day is enough that you deserve a medal. So get out there, keep going. I love each and every one of you, and I want you all to sparkle on.